Okay, so here we are, so November 1st, it's the day after Halloween. I thought I would do a quick little walkthrough of what we did last night for our Halloween trick-or-treaters. We had about 200 people come through, but I thought I would just go ahead and do a quick overview, since everything is already gone. So, anyway, right here, where you cannot see, here's my hand, there was an immigration station where people would get a passport. And what they would do is they would get their passport and they would come over here to the giant maw. Kathy has decided to call this guy Viking. And they come over here to Viking and they would wait, and we would bring them in. And our first stop along the Total Halloween World Tour was to Salem, Massachusetts. And here we have our little kitty. There's actually a little cat next to him. You can't really see him. Let me see if I can get my flashlight on him so you can see. But anyway, we have our witch over here. Here's our kitty. And here's our witch. And hopefully, oh, there she goes.
Don't be scared, my precious. Your death won't be too painful.
So anyway, here we would tell all the people about what happened in Salem. And we had one person who came through who was actually descended from one of the witches, which was pretty cool. And then over here, we would bring them over here to Japan. And we talked about the devil and his wife, and this is our devil. His name is Michael, and you can see here one of the stamps that we used last night. What happened was that in their passports, what they would do is they would get a stamp at each of the places that they went to, and so they would get a stamp in Salem, and they'd come over here to Japan, and they would get a stamp here. We tell them the story of the devil and his wife, and then we would come over here to Transylvania. Now the nice thing about last night was that we had Kathy manning at Salem, and we had Zavi at Japan, and they were actually telling all the stories about what was going on at those places. It was really pretty cool. So up here we can see a vampire bat, kind of. Let's see if I can get my flashlight on it. And yep, there he is. And what we also had up here was we had a laser light show playing down here on the ground. It was a nice green kaleidoscope effect. It was pretty cool. And we had our Vlad Dracula tombstone, and we told the story about Dracula and Vlad Tepes, and to just try to give him an idea. Here we gave out candy crosses, bracelets, and we also gave out vampire fangs for everybody. And then we had a little raven here that was kind of hanging out at about head height for the teenagers, the hope was. And then we came over here. Oh, look, those vampire fangs right there. And we came over here, and this was Greece. And what we were doing is we were talking about Greece and Charon, the ferryman, and how they had to bury the dead with one coin on each eye so they could pay the ferryman when they got there. And talked about that, and then also we gave out some candy coins, and then we gave out some other swags, Sixlets and Smarties. That was our other prize there. And there's our snow globe. We'll come over here to the snow globe real quick and see what it looks like. And there's the snow globe. It's kind of a cool thing, so it was a lot of fun, I think. We ended up doing pretty well there. And then what we would do is we would send everybody over here to Haiti. So here's Haiti. And what we had was all these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get into. There we go. There's that guy. And that's our Soul Reaper. And these guys didn't go off. Let me see if I can get them to go. Hold on a second here. I'll put you down. So everybody but her. Oh, there we go. Now she's going. We had our deadlift zombie over here on the right, and then Sally Stitch here in the middle, and our glowing zombie guy in the back. And we talked about Haiti, and we talked about voodoo and zombies, and however, you know, the trying to make the slaves making slaves kind of thing. It was kind of an interesting idea. And then what we would do is we would send them back out over here, out back over to Viking. And then what they had to do, the goal of this was that they would go off and try to find the other stamp that we gave out. So we had a couple of stamps that they had to give out. We had one stamp actually across the street, and the idea was that they would get 5 stamps here, and to find one more stamp. And if they found that 5th stamp, or I'm sorry, the 6th stamp, which was a pumpkin, they could come back here and get a big prize. So it was kind of a scavenger hunt for Halloween. We thought it was pretty cool, and really hope you enjoy this little walkthrough. Thanks.